Good evening, everybody. It's been a while since I made a video talking about some of the things that I'm watching and seeing. There's some movements and stuff happening right now, like the Occupy Wall Street, things like that, and are concerning, obviously, to everybody. I guess I've seen enough footage now that I can understand there are really good people that want good things to happen on these Occupy groups. There are good people out there that are really want to protect our rights, and there are military people that are there watching from behind the scenes, protecting people, so to speak, or if they need to. There are people that are making good points about the Fed. Obviously, the Fed robs everyone, and it kind of trickles down from there. And there's obviously there's problems on Wall Street. People on Wall Street, their job, the way they make their money is to get one over on the next guy, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. Is they have to be smarter than the next guy, and the numbers have to be a little better in their favor than the other guy, and that's how they make their money. Is trickery, deception, whatever you want to call it. You can call it what you want. It is what it is. My point is, you can't really blame the people on Wall Street for the system. You have to blame the politicians, the people that set all this up, the people that can change this, the people that have the ability to change this, are the people we need to be holding accountable. And I would be all for joining some kind of a movement if I saw the kind of problems where I'm at that I'm seeing everywhere else. Okay, let me make my point on this. I have probably the best job that I've ever had in my life. I have the best benefits program, the best insurance I've ever had, at the best price. Things have never gone as well as they're going right now for me. So it's kind of hard for me to understand some of this stuff. I think some of this stuff has to be stemming from just plain old outright patheticism. People have embraced being pathetic. I can't get up, I can't work, I can't get a job, I can't find a job. I applied at every McDonald's and they won't give me a job. Well, that stuff really gets old to listen to all the time. Stop complaining. Go out and try. I know there's some people that can't. Okay, let me make a distinction here. There are a great many people who were convinced by whatever education system that was set forth that the best idea for them was to go out after high school and go to a big name college and spend a lot of money and get yourself in debt up to your butt, because you're going to be able to make $200,000 a year or $400,000 a year. Okay, some other things I've noticed with the Occupy Wall Street, Occupy all these different cities. Not everybody that's there is there for the wrong reason. I know there are some people there. I've seen videos of some people there that are just really don't know what they're there for. I think maybe they don't have a job or don't have something to do, so they're there. But then there's other people that really make a lot of sense. And just for instance, Adam Kokesh, I was watching him walk around and talk to people. And I don't know, he talked to like 5 or 10 people that had no clue why they were there. They were rambling on about the Fed and rambling on about spending and this and that and the other thing, but they weren't coming up with any real serious reasons that they were hurt by this problem. I think a lot of this is definitely hype. I think that they're trying to make everybody think that there's no money in this country, that everything's so terrible for some specific reason. And I think if the truth be told, there's probably a lot more wealth here than they want us to know. I think that the people have a lot more that they're sitting on than people know. I'm really not, in my particular life, I'm not afraid that anything's going to fall apart from here. All the police around me, there's no police state here. I know all the people that live in my area here in northern Illinois, and all the police are very good people. They're good to our community, and they're good to each other, and they're not dishonest. Sure, you're going to have bad apples here and there, but it's not a norm around here. Around here, we have good, I don't see any kind of a military state ever happening in this country. I think anybody that thinks that they're going to take us over and do this terrible things to us and put us in camps, I think that's all lunacy. And the reason I say that is because, do you really think that all the men and women in the military, all the soldiers, you really think they're all going to turn their back on the people that they're out there protecting? They're going to Iraq, they're going to Iran, they're going to wherever they're going, not Iran, but you get my point, to protect us and to ensure freedom for their wife that's at home and their children that's at home, their husband that's at home, their moms and dads, and all of us. That's what they're there for. They're not there because, you know, they're on a power trip, or, well, some people are, like I said, bad apples. My point is, you know, this movement looks like something that's going to be something good. You know, disabling all the power the Fed has is definitely a good thing. I don't think getting rid of the Fed and getting rid of money is not going to just happen. You can't do that without having serious issues. So you need to just drop the power of the Fed back in some respect. And I think they'll probably find a way to do that. But I think it's wrong that people are labeling everyone at these protests wrong, that they're unpatriotic. That's crap. There's good people there that are very patriotic and have the country's best interests at heart. So that needs to stop. We need some real leadership in this country. That's our biggest, the thing that's really lacking. All the leadership candidates are just, Ron Paul's the only guy that I think makes any sense, and although he has his problems that he can't deal with this and that, and I know that he's got some issues, but the guy's got really good points, and I really think he could do the country some good, which is why he probably won't get in. They'll probably put Mitt Romney in there or somebody like that that's just a smiley face. Look at me, I can speak to the crowd. Listen to me, folks, I know everything about everything, and I can prove it. I got it right here on a piece of paper. Wrote my book, and they're looking for a face, man. That's why the good candidates won't get it. So this Occupy thing, wow, it's a toss-up, isn't it? Half the people are pathetic, and half of them make sense. It's strange how that happened. It's like, I don't know, this country needs, the real men are dying. You know, I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but real men are dead. The Marlboro man is gone. Nobody knows how to do anything anymore. Nobody knows how to fix their house, fix their car. When I was a kid, you know, I'm about almost 40 years old, and when I was a kid, my dad taught me to fix all my own stuff. You know, and obviously I'm a mechanic, so I can fix any car, anything on any car, from the hybrids to old clunkers. You know, I can do any of that stuff. And I can do anything in my own house that I need to do. I don't understand why the world has gotten to the point where people think, well, I don't need to do any of this stuff anymore. Now I just need to concentrate on accounting, because accounting is the only thing that makes any sense, you know, to make money for me. So all I need to know is accounting. Well, what are you going to do when there's no plumber, and there's no carpenter, and there's no mechanic, and there's no this, and there's no that, because stuff happened and there was a collapse of some sort? What are you going to do then? Well, you're going to starve. I'm not. I can do anything I need to do to survive, you know. I think that there's too little of that left in this country. There's too little of that left in this world. People have just given up on being good at everything, you know. It's, I don't know. I need to quit ranting and raving, but I just wanted to put this out there because I wanted to say a little bit about the protests and a little bit about patheticism and pathetic people. It's just everywhere you look, people aren't trying to be better than each other anymore. You know, people aren't saying, you know, I don't go into work and have the guy next to me at work tell me, watch how fast I do this, I'm going to show you something. You know, I don't see that kind of competition anywhere anymore. You know, and I don't understand what happened or why it went away. But if we're going to save this country and make it what it used to be, or some semblance of it, people need to try to get better. Just in general. Stop being so pathetic and saying, I can't. You can. You can do it. Everybody can do it theirself. It's completely possible. Everybody did everything for many, many, many moons, and then all of a sudden it's like, what do I do now? I can't do it. I can't do it. Yes, you can. anyways, I'll get some more thoughts on this and maybe make some more videos about this subject in the future. I know I'm pushing a bunch of stuff together here, and I might just sound like I'm rambling, but I wanted to get the thoughts off my head and get it on YouTube so I could start doing this quest to end patheticism. God bless everybody. I'll pray for people that are pathetic to stop being pathetic. Everybody else, have a good night. Peace.